Porsha Williams is blaming editing and production for the way that she looks on her own reality TV show. And she's calling her baby's father, Dennis McKinley, a deadbeat? Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, we've been recapping the Porsha Williams reality show, Porsha's Family Matters, and look, it's a bad reality show. It really is. And some of you have said it's the worst spinoff from the Real Housewives of Atlanta ever. So Porsha, the night of Porsha Family Matters, posted a video of her and her daughter and a caption that has everyone speaking about it because she is accusing Dennis of a variety of things. And she goes into the comments and accuses him of more things, including fake Rolexes, not paying child support. Let's get into what she said. So Porsha wrote this as her caption. She says, "Hey loves, now you all know by now I don't address too much of what's happening on the show because I rather you just enjoy what's meant for entertainment. But because of future low-life accusations made by Dennis of me on the show, I want to make it known that yes, my daughter was in Mexico with me, as she is the majority of the time when I travel as a single mom. But as you imagine, after the first dinner, I saw just how crazy it was going to be and chose to keep her off camera while I was there working on the show. However, we stayed an extra week in Mexico, and as a family, my fiance and I, blended and enjoyed the rest of our vacation. I'm a damn good mother, and I always have my baby girl close no matter what. She is my world and my purpose, and for anyone to raise a question against that, shame on you and whoever raised you. Okay, I'm done tonight. I'm done. Good night. Please keep talking, keep tweeting. The show is doing well, and I'm glad you are all entertained." The show is doing decently. Is it giving us the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings? No. But for a new show, it is getting decent ratings, even though every week the ratings go down and down. With that being said, it sounds as if Dennis maybe accused her, even though he had to know his daughter was on the trip, of not being a good mother. And some of you have accused Porsha of that. Look, I'm not in Porsha's daily life. Porsha doesn't really show a lot of PJ on the show. I'm not going to accuse her of being a bad mother. But when she accuses Dennis of bringing girls around their daughter and she doesn't want that to happen, you brought a whole fiance around your daughter. You're trying to blend a family with a fiance you barely know. And his voice creeps us out. So I can only imagine what it does to PJ. But with that being said, your life. But here's the thing. We also reported recently on a story that a former producer of The Real Housewives of Atlanta says that he played production when he conjured up a scene between Porsha and Kandi in season 10, where Porsha unexpectedly apologizes to Kandi for all of the accusations from the previous season that you guys are still blaming Carlos King. He has since denied those accusations that he brought the story and gave it to Phaedra to bring on the show. He has denied that. So we get this apology in season 10, and after this former producer revealed this on Instagram, no joke, a lot of you are saying, so you're pretty much telling us that her apology was not authentic, it was fake. And you're also telling us that Porsha did have a relationship with a producer that was giving or trying to give her a good edit. Which led me to talk about what he also said in that post, where he was saying, look how she spun it around and turned it into her own show, and now she can control, her narrative. And look, and I said to you, well, she's an executive producer of this show under the same production company, Truly Original, of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she's complaining about her editing now. So it says to me that although Porsha is an executive producer of Porsha's Family Values or Porsha's Family of Lies, she still has no power. That is just a glamour title for her. She has no power in the situation. She might get an extra check for being an executive producer, but that's it. So in response to what someone said on social media, Porsha retweeted this response saying, First of all, the person, Raven Noel, on social media said, not the Bravo TV producers trying to make Porsha the villain of her own show. Talk about spending a narrative. I guess she meant spinning a narrative. Porsha retweeted that and said, ciao. Ciao what, Porsha? You are an executive producer. You wanted this show to spin this fake narrative about your relationship with Simon Gobadia, who was married at the time of your relationship. I don't believe this relationship. I know all of you were very upset with Porsha and her stealing Fallon's man. No, Porsha didn't steal anything. Porsha wanted her own show. Porsha wanted some sort of storyline. You saw what she said in her caption about the whole Dennis situation, where she's like, this show is meant for entertainment. Literally. It's meant for entertainment because there's nothing real here. And honestly, it's not even entertaining. But going further into what she had to say about Dennis, the father of her daughter, PJ, she was responding to people's comments under her original post. And some of the comments included this. One person says this. Amanda says, okay, now everything but the single mom part. Your baby daddy is a millionaire and so is your fiance. Crying out loud emoji. Porsha responds and says, I literally have no idea how much he makes. Pretty sure it's not millions. What millionaire doesn't pay child support, only daycare, and buys fake Rolex? Who did he buy the fake Rolex for? You? Look, Porsha, you might be more concerned. You're trying to blend this family. You might be more concerned in getting child support from Dennis. Because if this is such a big issue, why didn't you take care of this legally? I know you have your own money, but if you're going to throw it in his face later, make it make sense. Because my thing is, if he's not paying child support and you want him to pay child support, there's a way to do that. But look, I'm not going to come down on Dennis because, yes, Dennis cheated on Porsha. Dennis doesn't seem like the best. He's coming across the best on this show. But with that being said, Porsha, is he paying you money off the books, which we know some fathers do? They don't take it to court. And this is part of the reason why sometimes they do take it to court, is because someone like yourself will throw it in their face. Oh, you don't even pay child support. But am I paying for everything else? Am I giving you money whenever you need it, as opposed to how much you would get in child support? I don't know. I don't know their financial situation. But we do know is what you put out on social media. He's not paying child support. He's paying for daycare, which is expensive in itself. And not saying that he shouldn't be doing that and more. But when you say fake Rolex, was it a fake Rolex that he gave to you and that's why you're upset about? Is that the same reason why you're upset that he didn't give you back the engagement ring around the holidays last year? And that's why you decided to move on from him and not be in a relationship? And I was saying that sounds very materialistic. And everything around the episodes from your reality show about this Versace robe. Oh, this Versace robe. Everyone's talking about this Versace robe. Everything is about this materialistic thing. And that goes with Dennis too. But you holding on to it says a lot as well. Speaking of the Versace robe, that's also addressed in the comments. A commenter says, Leanna says, but he buys real Versace robes. Which is not that expensive, y'all. Look, I know it's expensive in the real world, but for people that are making a lot of money, this is under $1,000. It's under, I think the most expensive one might be $1,000. Well, Porsha responds to this comment and says, bought that robe. And the following week, I found out he had rehired the employee he was sleeping with. He only wore it for the pic that one day. I don't care about this damn Versace robe. And even if you bought it, Porsha, if he wants it and it was the other man's and he wore it and you bought it for him, I would give it back to him. I'd be like, take that. I don't need that. I can get that and more. But again, goes back to the materialistic side of Porsha Williams. Look, I'm not a Porsha hater, and some of you like to accuse me one of that. I've said multiple times, and you guys pick and choose what you want to remember. Porsha was the most evolved housewife over time. We saw her transition from her relationship with Cordell to the time I interviewed Porsha and she was still with Cordell to where she was last season. I was like, wow, she's come such a long way. Her own businesses, her multiple jobs, to giving us this fake and phony storyline with Simon Gobadia. I was like, wow, this is such a digression from, where she was. And then to find out, no, she didn't sleep with a married man. No, what she did was, let me create a storyline, a fake storyline, to get my own TV show, which I have no real control over, just a glamour title of executive producer. And they're making me look crazy on it, and they're making Dennis look fantastic. Stupid am I? I'm not calling her stupid, but maybe less than smart. Guys, I want to know your thoughts on all of this. Sometimes I see these things, I see these comments, I see these posts, and I'm just like, I do have a job to do, but my soul is weary. It's the holidays. Can we talk about something else other than Porsha and her fake storyline? But when I saw this other stuff, when her say, child, how they're making, woe is me, Porsha, get over yourself. Guys, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Happy holidays, and thanks for watching.